Once again, we say welcome to our Vast Nation Media. And today we are having our host, who is an MCA from Ngeria Ward under Wasingishu County number 27. Mheshimiwa, you feel welcomed.
Thank you.
And just to say, in a brief manner, you are highly welcomed. And remember, you are under Vast Nation as we speak.
Thank you.
Personally, our viewers all the way and from the entire country and outside Kenya, you are highly welcomed to our show that is more of a political bulletin. And Mheshimiwa, say hi to your loyal viewers.
Thank you so much, Nathan Keriako. For those who are new to me, to this place, my name is Rodgers. I'm a resident from Ngeria Ward, Wasingishu County, and an aspiring aspirant of MCA, God willing, next year general election, being an aspirant, and I'm here to seek for votes and support, more so prayers from my electorates. For this opportunity, I want to take this golden chance to say thank you, one another, for giving me an opportunity to this show. I'm much appreciated.
My first question, we are going to carry out an interview of up to close to 30 minutes at most. So I beg for your speed in terms of question answering. And question number one, if you don't mind, in a brief, tell the people who are watching you of who exactly Rodgers.
Thank you for this opportunity once again. For my electorates, I know there are various, this show is actually being watched worldwide, more so this country, our country Kenya. For my electorates, for those who are actually new to this face, I want to say that Rodgers is a guy who is aspiring to be a leader. Not only a leader.
Rodgers is a guy?
Is a guy born from Kenya.
Yes.
I'm a Kenyan born son, and not only born in Kenya, but actually I'm a normal Kenyan citizen who is aspiring to bring change, God willing 2022, if given an opportunity as an MCA. For those who are actually asking themselves, this guy have been engaging in what kind of business, is that actually I'm an hustler, and I thank God because the hustler narrative has been actually outlined by the frontier leaders led by the Deputy President. And I'm an hustler, God willing, coming from a background that is actually not common to all people, but actually being an aspirant is that I want to seek for an opportunity the way I am. I'm a youth, and I'm aspiring to be given an opportunity to lead others and show the way and eliminate poverty within our society.
Mheshimiwa, shake this hand. Leaders are
born.
Leaders are born.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I talk of leaders are nurtured?
I don't mind.
You don't mind?
Yeah.
So, if leaders are born, who is exactly Rodgers as a leader? Born or nurtured?
For me, for my case, I can convert myself as a born leader because I've been aspiring to be a leader even with my childhood, beginning from my education background while I was in primary, high school. So that whole journey, being as a student, I've been actually feeling to be a leader and aspiring to be a leader. So the difference between a nurtured leader and a born leader is that this one who is nurtured is that he's being raised from a background that is not willing to give leadership, but later he aspired to be a leader. But me, naturally, since my childhood, that's given an opportunity that I'm a born leader.
Position.
Thank you. That's a good question that has been actually feeling to answer for a long time, and this is the right time to answer another.
Yes.
I feel I'm the right person because so far I've been interacting with the residents of Ngeria Ward, even though I've not interacted with all the electorates of Ngeria Ward, but somehow those functions that I've been attending, the character that I've been giving out to the society shows true leadership inside me. One is that actually it is not that I've been born from a family that is known, but somehow I've helped many people. One, I've been frontiers to support the vulnerable children, supporting them through support of organizing fundraising. Because
and Mheshimiwa, there is a clip that I came across on the, I guess it was on YouTube. Several kids were mentioning your name even during your absence. I really don't know whether the clip got to your presence. But I'll play the clip. The clip is with us here.
I remember.
Okay.
Those familiar, those it's just that I can answer in such a way that my name is being mentioned in the ground, not only from the gentlemen who are grown up, but from children also, because I've been interacting with them, and I've been actually volunteering to eliminate poverty through motivation. For me, for my case, it might be that I'm not able to sponsor students from vulnerable families to schools, but actually I've been a volunteer leader to support them through that. I've been encouraging them to study and understand their background the way it is, not only actually discriminating others who are from well-known family, but actually having hope and relying on God each and every day, for the future belongs to this young generation. That is why my name is being mentioned each and every day by the little and the young age, my age, and the old. That's why my name is being mentioned in the ground. That's not a crime.
Do you think the mentioning is positive at kind of as a given point?
The mentioning, obvious, you cannot be mentioned without a positivity.
And Mheshimiwa, how do you take politics? At some point your name can be mentioned, thinking it is positive, like only to find they are mentioning the same name in negative.
You know politics, Nathan.
Yes.
Politics is both either side positive and negative, but my beliefs is that it is positive.
Thanks for the second question answered. Mheshimiwa, you have been talking in different political rallies that you once attended within the county of Uasin Gishu. You have never failed to mention the word leadership for change, right?
Yeah.
What exactly do you mean by leadership of change? And if yes, it is leadership of change that is supposed to be brought by your Honorable Rodgers, who is exactly you talking to me under this interview. Mheshimiwa, does it mean the leadership that is currently in place is not like doing what it was expected of them, so that you are talking of leadership that you are supposed to bring in to change what has been done by the leaders?
You know, another history has been outlined by the frontiers politician that has come before us. For us, we are coming at the moment that actually poverty is dominating within our society. So coming with my slogan that I want to bring change is not because that actually I condemn the earlier leadership, but actually with my aspiration, each and every policies of an individual who is aspiring to be a leader has his or own policies. So for my case, I have my own different agenda compared to the rest of the politician. I know you have some carried similarities between the earlier politician and coming with my manifesto that I want to bring change.
Mheshimiwa, to cut you short, I'm very sorry for that. Does it mean the change expected by the Ngeria ward residents is a positive change?
It is actually 100% positive change. The reason one I can mention is that actually I have three key factors that I want to measure good willing if given an opportunity.
Yes, one.
As a lead of Ngeria ward. One,
yes,
our parents have actually given birth to us in such a way that we are growing each and every day, but the opportunities for young generation is minimal. So with my presence as a Ngeria ward MCA, I will come and measure with my young age, support them financially by empowering them through various programs, e.g. supporting them with programs, e.g. agricultural sector and business sector. With that priorities, I will have eliminated the poverty, and I will add this point in that lineage of youths being empowered. Is that actually Keriako?
yes.
I know you're someone with my age. You see your age with my age is actually somehow same.
Yeah.
The reason I bring your age to my position is that we are many as youths, and that's not a crime. God actually gave an opportunity to our parents to give birth to us. We are the wealth of our parents, and if we the youths we get an opportunity to be empowered, the poverty within our parents will be eliminated. That's my priority. I want to empower youths for them to empower their parents. When they are empowered and supported, obviously the parents will actually have a good environment, and they will be supported. Secondly, I will come and measure the empowerment of women, because they are actually whenever where there is a successful man, behind there is a successful there is someone. So there is someone is a woman. I will come and empower these women by supporting also them, and looking forward giving them an opportunity through business sector, agricultural sector, for them also to have an opportunity to own something as a woman. And comparing the Asla narrative, I want to thank God, because actually it has come the time I'm aspiring to be an MCA. I've been praying for long.
The
time is here, because actually this bottom-up approach is a model that is being outlined by the God willing aspirants also for the presidency, deputy president, outlining, starting from the bottom up and going up, is actually, it will improve automatically the economy of the country. And if the economy of the country will be improved, obvious, the opportunities for millions of youths who are jobless will actually get vacancies. So that's our aim.
Sure. And Mheshimiwa, for example, if you may not be in the position of failing to answer this, I'll appreciate you. Under the current leadership from your ward, do you feel there is something that has been happening between the leadership that you once saw in person before thinking of bringing the change that you once ridiculed and went against, that the leader has done and he has never pleased you?
I will not condemn the current leadership.
Not really condemning, but to give correction.
You see, each and every slogan given by an incoming leader or outgoing leader.
Yes.
I know that my incompetent MCA, who is actually running the seat currently, maybe he came with a manifesto and he has fulfilled that. I am not pleased with that leadership. But if given an opportunity, or if given an opportunity to interview that guy, he will actually mention some or two or three things that has actually fulfilled. But with my current manifesto, I feel that actually the current leadership of Ngeria ward has not been actually well concerned with the residents of Ngeria ward. That's why.
What sector exactly?
Two areas that I've been mentioning: the empowerment of women, yes, and youths.
Yes.
If
so that is now the part
that is my major. That's
never been.
I feel it has been forgotten for long.
Sure.
And comparing that the current MC have been given a second term opportunity to lead Ngeria ward, those 10 years actually is a great evidence that actually the empowerment of women and youths is being forgotten. Sure. Because we are remaining with 1 year.
So that is one of the negative parts of the current leadership. Once again, Mheshimiwa, you know Ngeria ward in and out.
Yeah.
Exactly place that you were brought up. You once lived a given place, so that you came back to your now home is when you're thinking of bringing leadership changes, or you have been there, you've stayed with your people, you have seen everything that they have been undergoing, inclusive of your presence.
That question comes in two different ways. Nathan.
Yes.
You see, for us, we are Kenyans, and the migration of our parents before.
But first, do you agree that that is your current and before residential place? Have you been living in Keriako ward since childhood?
Yeah, no, I can say no, because actually we migrated that place earlier, 2 or 3.
2 or 3.
2 or 3. So I've been there for almost.
How old were you? 2 or 3?
2 or 3. I was actually 10 years.
10 years, meaning you are slightly younger.
10 years.
The reason behind the question, if you're talking of leadership of change, I'm sure you are very much conversant about the desires.
With that, actually, if you calculate that mathematics, simple mathematics, from 2 or 3 to current year that we are in, is almost 17 years. So 17 years being a resident of Ngeria ward is a great evidence that actually I'm aware in and out of the challenges being faced by the residents of Ngeria ward. Okay. So I calculate myself, I'm now the residents of Ngeria ward, not eliminating that kind of being a visitor before, because migration from my parents was not a crime.
Sure. It was not a crime.
That was part of life.
Sure. And you were very young to keep change.
Yeah, I was very young.
To reject the migration.
And it might be that God used our parents for that migration. It might be that if my parents would have lived in that earlier place, I would have not been raised with this aspiration of leadership. So maybe I thank God for this.
You come from Uasin County.
I come from
under the leadership of the Right Honorable Jackson Mandago.
Yeah.
Governor Mandago. Personally, I know the leadership of Governor Mandago. If given a chance to give a rank within the entire nation, what number can you place the leadership of the county?
Obviously, some of the people will actually say, "Oh, I've given an opportunity, Governor Mandago being a priority or the best governor because he's my governor." Yes. But without fear of any contradiction, I can say Governor Mandago is a top 10 leader countrywide.
Out of 47 counties?
Out of 47
then he must be working.
Yeah,
he must be. Do you desire to be your role model? Or is he your role model in the first place?
He's my role model because actually the leadership that I've seen through his leadership is that actually Mandago is a straightforward leader. He entertains nonsense when it comes to working within the county. If you go to the county each and every department, they are concerned. We always receive warm reception in each and the same character with Governor Amanda. Yeah.
Once again, we live here at Vast Nation Media, and with us here is a leader from the county of Uasin Gishu, a leader who is aspiring to be an MCA for Ngeria Ward come 2022 general election. Second part, I'm at the second last phase. Welcome again for our interview.
Thank you so
Hope you had a nice break.
Yeah, sure.
And Mheshimiwa, right back from the same position and in the same line of the same interview, my question goes I can touch different parts, but for the second interview, this is my first question to you. The President, the Honorable Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, is a symbol of national